Howdy. So, as I clickbaited in the title, I'm talking about something that's really, the must-have thing in your camera bag. You need this now. And I promise I'm not clickbaiting, because the thing I'm talking about is something I use on every shoot or right before a shoot, and I can always add to it. I can always upgrade it, and it doesn't cost me a dime to upgrade it. Just your time. And it will change how you look at filmmaking, and I guarantee if you do what I tell you in this video, you will be able to exponentially grow in your filmmaking style and look. So, that's a big say. That's a big okay, but I'm not lying. So, what is the item I'm talking about? Well, a notebook. Now, you might be saying, Evan, really? A notebook? Come on, I thought you were talking about this new awesome gimbal that has not been released, or, a new awesome drone that has a Komodo-like sensor built in. No. But I will say, even though it's not as exciting, this has so much more value for you as a filmmaker, and it will last way longer without having to do any, firmware updates. It's just a great tool that I don't think maybe everyone utilizes. So let me explain. When I say notebook, I'm not saying have something on you. So if you have a story, you want to write it down, that's all great. But this is more specifically as a cheat sheet for your filmmaking career. We're not in a classroom. We're not taking the SAT or ACT. We are out in the real world where you can use cheat sheets. So when you sit down and you're watching YouTube, or you're, maybe listen to a Roger Deakins podcast, or I don't know, you're on the shoot and some guy comes up to you and is like, hey, this is how I've been doing it. I've been in the career, in the industry for 20 years. Check this out. Let's just see how you do this. And you have one of these on you at all times. You can write down all those interesting things that you'll forget about if you don't write them down somewhere. And writing them down on a physical copy, and at least in my experience, makes it twice as much easier to memorize. And also, I can just put this in my bag. Don't have to worry about a battery. I can just reference it. Maybe the day before a shoot. Maybe the day after a shoot and see how good I did. Or, maybe on the shoot really quick. I think there's that one thing. What's that one type of lighting? Oh yeah, cove light. Oh, what was it again? Let me just Oh, cool. Okay, like this. It's in good. These applications are best. Awesome. Boom. You do it. You can draw yourself a little diagram. Whatever it takes. And I promise that your filmmaking just will go up. And, again, it's not flashy, but it's like the little things that you remember. How to set up a light, maybe using neg fill, shoot on the left side of your face to add more contrast, dark light, putting a little tennis ball when you're doing a high tripod shot and it kind of gives you a little rock. All these little things that you'll forget about, or you'll kind of remember, but you don't 100% know how to utilize properly, right here. So what I propose is getting yourself a notebook, doing what I said in this video, and within a year, if you do this, I guarantee that your skill level, your ceiling will grow, just because you'll have something at hand that you can reference and then really nail into memory. And then you'll just start lighting better, or start setting up better, or framing better, or making up a shot, or location scouting. And then your stuff will just get better. So that's all for me this week. Oh, a little teaser, if you do decide to get one of these, a few videos, not the next one, but maybe the following one, there'll be a little a little reason to have one of these notebooks. So stay tuned for that video. That's gonna be a fun one. And I'll see you guys next week. See you around.